Welcome, everybody. Okay, so let's see. I am going to be doing a whole bunch of Zoom classes. They'll be generally Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Love to have you all join me. We will be doing more classes, and they are now up on my website through July. I have the schedule up there. So you can just go to my website, which is bcvibranthealth.com. BC is my initials, Becky Chambers, bcvibranthealth.com. And there it is right there. Okay, so, and then go to the classes tab at the top, or events and news, I think it is. And then there's a classes drop down under there. The classes are listed there, and you can register there to get the Zoom link. We'll be doing a class on depression, how to deal with that, one on losing weight, what to eat when you're using vibration, and pain. We're going to be working on how to use vibration and how to best beat pain, right? That's a good one. You also would be able to, I'm posting there the classes that we do, so you'll be able to watch a class that you miss. And the whole point of this is to get everybody using whole body vibration because it is so awesome for you. It is body, mind, and spirit all at the same time. So you're toning your muscles, you're losing weight, you're increasing bone density. At the same time, it's a huge neurological stimulation. All your neurons are firing the same rate. The machine is vibrating, shooting signals into your brain. Wakes you up, wakes your brain up. And your brain runs your whole body, right? So your neurotransmitter levels in your brain almost immediately go up. That means antidepressant. That means extra energy. So because serotonin levels, that's a neurotransmitter. It's the one that everybody's trying to raise when they're dealing with depression. You're also getting, because your brain is waking up and your body's waking up, your hormone levels go up. So human growth hormone, major anti-aging hormone, testosterone. That's lots of fun. Gives you energy, among other things. And it's an energy treatment at the same time, folks, which is really fantastic. Every time you stand on your vibration plate and it's running, your body is going to turn that mechanical vibration into the exact electromagnetic energy that you need to unblock your energy meridians and get your chakras spinning. So that gives you energy, that helps guide your body and gives you energy and works in many ways to help you. All right, so it is really important to do vibration correctly. It is so powerful. That's why it's so important. We want to use something that's really powerful, right? But if you don't use something that's really powerful correctly, you can cause yourself problems. So one, be sure you're using the right kind of machine. All Vibrant Health machines are single motor, vertical vibration, and very smooth. They're designed to be a very smooth, coherent, synchronized vibration that will go into your brain and help synchronize your brain, which is great for your brain, versus do not use a desynchronizing type of machine or a really wild motion is not as good for helping your brain go into a meditative state where it can focus on healing. If it's a wild motion, right, or too powerful or desynchronizing, then your brain goes into fight or flight. Like, uh-oh, that could be dangerous. And it can't think about healing. It's thinking about running away or, you know, uh-oh, this is dangerous. Got to get out of here. Forgot what I was going to say. So the right kind of machine, then very critical to start slow. For people with health issues or older people, you start slow and build up. That way, it's so powerful again, and it's a major detox. So if you're not used to it and your body is weak, doing too much too soon can make you feel worse instead of better, actually, which is like obviously not what we're looking for. But think of it as like if you're not ready for a marathon and you try to run a marathon, you're just barely walking, then you're going to have a huge problem. So that's why I recommend starting slow. And some people, like Donna was saying, she was able to go fast, much faster, do a lot more time quickly. And some people will. So, but better safe than sorry, start slow. However, Good news is you are going to get huge benefits just getting on your machine, no matter what you do on your machine. You don't have to do an intensive workout to get a lot of those benefits, like the brain benefits, the hormones, the even detoxing, lots of things. You want to get on your machine and do a little bit, start slow. And today, we've been doing some interval training. Interval training is a way to amp up the effect of the vibration even more. Already 10 minutes working out on a Power 1000 vibration machine, my machine, will give you the benefits of an hour of conventional weight training, which is really hard to believe, but there's been a lot of research actually on other machines, but mine is the same type. So maybe mine's a little more gentle. I recommend a gentler one, especially for people with health problems and seniors. So it might be 15 minutes on mine, but still very intense. And then we're going to add in doing interval training, which is another famous way of increasing the effect of your workout. Interval training is basically 30 seconds intensive work and then resting for 1 to 3 minutes or 30 seconds to 3 minutes. And then 30 seconds again, intensive workout. This works perfectly on a vibration machine because you turn it on for 30 seconds, do your workout, it's very intense. And then you can rest for a little bit. Later on, there are settings, more advanced settings that are pre-programmed interval training. We can get to that later on, another class. Oh, what I was going to tell you today is don't stop completely in between. I'm going to stop because I'm going to be sitting here talking about what we're doing, but you ideally would keep walking, moving. You don't have to get off your machine, but you could keep moving around a little bit on there. The rest period is not supposed to be complete stop. Just slow down. So move around gently. All right. Again, if you are new to this, you have not worked up to doing a full 10, 12, 13 minutes, which our routine will be actually less than 10 minutes of actual vibration. But if you're not up to this yet, that's fine. You don't have to do it on your machine, all of it. You can do a little bit, whatever you're ready for, on your machine at the right speed for you. And then keep doing it on your machine without turning it on. Or if you don't have a machine yet, not a problem, just do it on the floor, okay? And I'm really happy to have you all here. Are there any questions at this point before we get started with our routine? Comments? Did anybody do any interval training last week? How are you all feeling? You can talk, I think, just unmute yourself.
Saying it's really not effective. And we have a handful of studies saying that it may be effective, including
somebody playing their video, playing a computer, I think. If you could turn that off, whoever that is. Anybody else want to say anything?
Yes. My name is
Okay,
Susie.
folks. I think we're ready.
Do you recommend wearing shoes?
Shoes. Okay. Actually, not really.
Okay.
I put it in my manual recommending shoes, and you'll see generally pictures of people using machines that are wearing shoes. It's kind of a legal thing. The whole reflexology effect is going to be much greater if you're not wearing shoes. Stimulation to all the nerves in your feet, right? But legally, nobody wants to get sued because somebody stubbed their toe, tripped, fell, got hurt. So legally, we all put wear your shoes in the manuals.
Okay, great, thank you.
Okay. All right, folks. Andy, can you put up our first picture? I have these wonderful slides that will show you, I'm going to show you like easy option and more difficult one. Now, this is like a hamstring stretch. We're going to start with stretching for a couple of minutes. And you can turn your machine on if you want. It'll increase the effect. It's amazing how fast you can limber up using vibration. She's doing a hamstring stretch. She's also getting a nice back stretch in there, right? Okay, I'm going to show you other options on the machine. If, for example, here you are on your machine and it's hard for you to lean over and touch your toes and maybe you think you might fall or something. Hold on a second. Okay. So you can lean over and hold on to your feet, or hold on to the machine if you can reach it, or hold on to something else. That's fine. If you have trouble leaning over and you want to do a back stretch, there's a whole bunch of really great ones my chiropractor told me about, which is what I'm going to do. All right, we're starting officially. All right, so this one, you grab your hands together, turn to the side, and kind of pull with your arm and your hands to give extra push to move around, twist your back a little bit, and that's a great back stretch this way. And always do both directions when you're doing directional exercises, both sides. Okay, that really feels great. There's one. Another one that's great for your back that my chiropractor told me to do every day is just to put your hand up and lean over to the side, okay? Now, if you've been doing the hamstring stretch and you want to join us in some of these others, that's fine. Oh, feels good. All right. Another one is to rotate around, right? Forward, backward, go at your own pace, gently. Okay, lean forward. I'm going to do the hamstring stretch. My back just really wants me to do this. And go like that. Oh, that feels so good. Great. Okay. You could do some neck stretches. Put your neck back, your head back, forward.
Your mic seems to have gone.
What?
Oh, there you're back.
Okay, sorry, it got a little bit covered up. Okay, to one side, the other side, and around. Okay, and I'm gonna swing my hips around in a circle. That feels great for hip stretching. Like that. Okay, good. All right, we have done a bunch of back and hip stretches. And now Andy's going to put up another one. We've got a couple of new ones here today. We're going to do some arm stretching. So there's a couple of different options here. Now, if you have trouble getting down low like this, these are arm stretches she's got going there. If you have trouble with that, don't worry about it. You can do these just standing up, right? All right, I'm going to show you. So clearly what you're doing there is pretty clear. I'll show you those. You've got sitting down and you just stretch like this, leaning forward as much as you can, right? That's one. Another one, you're on your knees and you have your arms forward, right? Okay, but it's difficult for you to get up and down. Don't worry about it. Most important thing is just to be on your machine, right? That way you're getting that stimulation throughout your whole body from the vibration. That's what we really care about. But you want to do an arm stretch, put your hands behind you, right? And just hold them, clasp them together and lift up a little bit, right? That's a great arm stretch. Do that one and do it in the front, right? Maybe go like this. There's a great shoulder stretch. Like this, together, pull apart. Can you see that? All right, like this. There we go. I'm pulling. All right. People remember? All right, it's very quick on a vibration machine. Everything you're doing is like 10 times faster. So that's why I'm not holding the poses very long. And you can choose which one you like, which one is feeling right for you. All right. Oh, that's great. I see people stretching. All right, cool. All right, folks, time for the exercise portion where we're starting to really work out. We're going to do beginner's pose to start. Waiting for Andy. He's going to put up the slide. Beginner's pose is like an easy squat. And there's going to be a couple of options here so that people who are more advanced can do a harder workout. I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. All right. Beginner's pose. You can hold on or not and just bend your knees a little bit. Okay? There you are, like this. And very good. All right, now this is too easy for you, right? Okay, you're gonna go down deeper, but you're gonna push your butt out to the back. Keep your knees lined up with your toes. That way you protect your knees. Go down as far as you can, right? All right, maybe I'll turn a little bit. There we go. You can go down this far, and then it's really hard. Most of us can't do that. And the machine is vibrating.
Some really good stretches on here too.
Okay.
Before you get started. There
All
she
right.
is.
There you go. 30 seconds doing your legs, leg workout. Okay. So somebody's machine is, we hear somebody's machine. Who that is. If they could mute themselves, that would be great. All right. Maybe it's this one. I could try that, muting that one. Okay, Andy, could we do the lunges? What do we got for lunges? Lunges are standing in front of the machine. Can you hear me, Andy?
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, there's a lunge, folks. Now, basic lunge is going to be with your foot on the machine and leaning forward, right? You want to make like this. That's your basic lunge position. If this is difficult for you, and you're putting your weight on your leg that's on the machine, all right? So you can put your hands up straight, that's harder, or holding on. Here we go, and we're starting. Okay. If this is hard for you, just put more weight back on your back leg. Then you're gonna be working out a lot less. And if it's easy for you, bend your back leg, lean forward, put all your weight on your front leg, much, much harder. I'm gonna do 30 seconds on this one. And then the balance is a little tricky, especially I'm on my toes on the back leg. All right, that was 30 seconds on one leg. Now we're gonna do 30 seconds on the other leg. All right, switch legs. Do the pose that's right for you. Here we go. Okay, 30 seconds. All right, good job, good job. Now is when I would have put on the 4th of July music if I could make it work. But I didn't quite get that working yet. Hang on, folks. Almost there. About 10 seconds left. Good job, good job. Very good. Great. Great. All right, excellent. Okay, Andy, what's next? What do we got going here? I think we're doing abdominals. All right, guys. Get that belly, right? Make those belly work. Core muscles, helps you stand up straight. Really good for your health. Keep your back in line. We're gonna see some pictures here of core abdominal, basic abdominal exercise. And I've got some variations for you. Okay, so if this is difficult for you, on the left-hand side, you see her feet are on the floor. Way easier. She's just sitting in the middle of the plate, leans back a little bit, crosses her arms, keeps her feet on the floor. She's still getting a workout and you're still getting vibration. So that's working on many levels to help you. One on the right, more advanced. She's got her legs up. She's sort of in a V shape with just her rear end on the machine. All right, ready? Let's try it. That one's going to be a lot harder. And I'm going to show you even harder on that one is if you straighten your legs. Then it gets very difficult. Let me see if I can put that so you can see me. All right, you got to lean back. Here we go, starting. And straighten those legs if you can. Hang on. Good job. Good job. All right. Hang on. And of course, like I said, this is hard. You can keep your feet on the floor. Much easier. But, okay, we can do it. You can do it. Hold on. 10 seconds to go. We're interval training. Yes. All right. Nice job. Interval training, 5 to 10 cycles of that 30 seconds and then rest is supposed to give you the benefits of 45 minutes of exercise. So we are all going to be like super athletes in no time, right? Okay, at least maybe lose a pound or two and get healthier. That's what we really care about. Then you can enjoy your life. All right, now we're going to do an arm exercise. Two sets. First, we're going to do like a push-up. Get the front of your arm, this muscle here, look at that muscle. And then you're going to do an exercise that'll get the back of your arm, the triceps. All right, waiting for the first pictures, set of pictures. push-ups. All right. See how her knees are on the floor? And she's got her body bent. That's going to be super easy, actually. And then she's just bending her arms a little bit. And if you just hold that position, you're getting a little bit of a workout. And actually, there's even easier one. If you have trouble getting on your knees like that, I'll show you an even easier one where I devised this one myself. Okay, I'm going to show you. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds. If it's too easy, what I want you to do is don't put your knees on the ground, just at your toes and a straight line from your head, your shoulders. I'll show you quickly. All right, if that one was too easy, you're going to be like this, on your toes, no knees, and then bending your arms with the machine on. It would be super, super hard. And this one, you have your back straight. That's harder than if you have your back bent. Okay, we got so many options and versions. You can do whatever is right for you. Super, super easy. We're going to turn the machines on. Ready? And go. Super easy. Just sit on your plate, right? Lean forward. Do push-ups. Okay? That is, you can adjust the machine, your exercise routine to whatever works for you. All right, I've done a little bit of that one. It's a little bit easy for me. So I'm going to try the one where you're on your knees, but your back is straight, right? And doing push-ups. That's this one. See, my back is straight and I'm going up and down. That makes it a little bit harder. And there we go. We did 30 seconds. All right, terrific, guys. Super job. All right, next one. That one for the back of your arms, right? It's called the Triceps Dip. And we'll see a picture of the official Triceps Dip. Talk about that for a sec. She's now facing the other direction, right? She's got her hands on the plate, her feet in front, and her body is bent in like a sort of a zigzag there, right? Okay, to do that exercise moving while you're moving, you push your arms, you straighten your elbows and then bend them, straighten, bend them, and your body moves up and down. It's a great exercise. I love that exercise. If you wanted much easier, I can show you an option for that where you're sitting on the plate. You just lean back and straighten and bend your elbows. I'll show you that one. I'll show you them both. All right, so let's go to the machines. Here is the official Triceps Dip, right? Hands on the edge of the machine. Your body's moved in front. It's sort of almost like you're trying to sit. Your feet are on the ground. Then you bend your elbows and straighten them, okay? That's one. Now, that's too hard for you. Sit on the machine. Put your hands behind you. Sit on the edge. Just lean back. Let your arms push you up and down. All right, ready? We're going. Start. I will start with this one to just keep showing you. Pushing your arms, straightening them, bending them, straightening them. Or if you like the harder version, you have to get off the plate and push. Now your arms have to carry a lot more weight, so it's a lot harder. And I've been working out on my machine, so I'm going to do the harder one. Feeling pretty fit and strong. Well, sort of. Okay, there we go. Nice job. That was 30 seconds. Good job, folks. All right. Remember, if you're new to this, you don't want to be using the machine the whole full 10 minutes. Okay, just going at your own pace. Start slow. All right. Next one. Diagonal crunches. There's another abdominal one, but we're going to be working on the side diagonal muscles. Okay, see how she is sitting on the machine. This is the hard version, obviously. She's got her feet off the ground and only her rear end is on the machine, so that makes it a lot harder. And she's in a V shape. But the difference is she's got one elbow touching the trying to touch the opposite knee, which is hard. So, and then we do 30 seconds that way, and then 30 seconds with the opposite elbow, opposite knee, touching each other, okay? If this is hard for you, you can leave one foot on the floor and just try to lift the other knee up towards your elbow, okay? All right, I'll show you that one to start with, and then we'll go to the harder one. Okay, folks, here we go. 30 seconds, starting now. Lean back. One foot stays on the floor, and one elbow is trying to touch the opposite knee. You see, like this, okay? And then if you can do it harder, you go like that. You lift your other foot off the floor. And we're doing 30 seconds. I think I forgot when we started. Because my machine's not running. All right, we'll go a little bit longer, like this. And you know what? Okay, just realized we need to rest 30 seconds between exercises. So just relax, sit on your machine, breathe a little bit. Oh, move, keep moving. You want to move gently while you're resting. So just going to keep walking. I'm not working out hard anymore, but I'm moving a little bit, right? That's what you do in between your exercises, your intense moments. Gentle walking, and it doesn't really matter. You could be doing stretching. You could be doing any kind of movement, right? Now, we'll try the other side. Okay, this time it's going to be, I did that one. This time it's this elbow to that knee. Opposite one from whatever you did before. And if you can, lift up your other leg and we're going. Okay, hang on. And hang on. Good, okay, this one. Little ways to go still. Somebody got some music on. I don't know who. All right, hang on, we're almost there. Keep going. Okay, good. Good. Good job. Whew. That was hard work. Great job, folks. All right, let's see. Rule. Whew. All right, folks. We've got now, I added a new one this week, folks. Today we're going to learn and try some balance poses. These, we're going to have an easy option and a more difficult one. So the easy option is you have something to hold on to and you lift one leg up. Okay, we're going to be working on improving our balance. The more difficult one, there's nothing to hold on to, and you're on one leg, and it's sort of like you're flying with your arms out, right? Okay. All right, folks, get ready. I will start with the easy one and move to the hard one. Easy one, you've got something to hold on to. You lift one leg up, and you hold that. All right, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm going to do this one. It's pretty easy for me. Might be more difficult for some people, but a little easy for me. So I'm going to try the harder one. Just putting my hands out. Whoa. Now, if the machine was running, this might be pretty difficult, but it does feel great. Like you're flying, right? To me, anyway. Okay. And hang on. Hang on. There's another one. It's like Superman pose. Your leg is straight out behind you. I don't have room here. Like this one. Ooh. All right, okay. Good job, folks. All right, that was 30 seconds. Great. Okay, added another new one. We got a whole bunch of new ones here today. This one is more about massages. Massages, we're at the end, guys. We're just gonna do some massages to relax now. So, but still really very good for you because you're getting the vibration, right? Okay, this is back massages. Now the easy one is down below. She's just sitting on the machine, relaxing with her back straight. If you're like that, the vibration is going to transmit right through your body, your back, very intensely because you're sitting on it, up into your head, but giving your back a really nice massage. And it's super easy to get in that position, right? The other one, before you try that, listen to me, okay? Because there's some important points on this top one. One, you see her hands are behind her head? That's important. Don't ever put your head directly on the machine when it's vibrating. A pillow is really nice. You can put your hands behind your head, but your hands against the plate won't feel good either. So sometimes if I have nothing else around, I use the straps I kind of bunch up a strap underneath my hand to cushion my hands a little bit. Pillow is really nice. I'm gonna use a little pillow. And the other thing is when you're getting in that position, I'm gonna show you on the plate. Move over here. It's important on this plate not to put all of your weight on the very edge of the plate, okay? Because it could flip a little bit if you do that. So you want to keep your weight, sit. You don't ever want to put all your weight on the side. Keep some weight in the middle. In this case, I sat down near the edge, but not on the edge. And then I moved towards the edge and I'm leaning back. So I've got my weight on the middle of the plate. And I lie down, right? I'm gonna turn the other way so you can see what I do with my head. Got my little pillow, put it here for to cushion my head and my hands, and I lie down, get that right there. You can get your whole back on the plate. Turn it on, and okay, I'm turning it on. We're starting now. Pick your feet up. You're on your back. Nice to put your hands behind your head because it'll stretch your back even more. Oh, that feels grand. Really great. You're getting a back massage. Okay, and if you bend your knees, it feels a little bit different. Also really great. So just relax and enjoy it. If you didn't have the pillow, you can bunch up this strap here. Bend it up a little bit. Use that under your head and your hands also. But with a little foreplaning, you can get a pillow. All right, there we go. That was 30 seconds. And I hope you all enjoyed your back massage. Uh-oh. I don't know if you could hear me. Shoot, I think my mic got messed up. I gotta put this where it'll.
So Barb, I think you've got yourself muted and you need to unmute yourself to ask the question.
Me? Oh, somebody else?
Barb has her hand
Barb.
up.
Unmute
Becky,
yourself, Barb.
Becky,
Hi.
on this gentle machine that has a smaller base.
Yeah,
Is that-
yeah, you're gonna have a problem with that one. For that
So what I
back.
did while you were doing that is I just put my lower back on and kind of kept my shoulders off. I
Yeah.
think that's okay.
You did what? You lay on it?
I laid on it with my shoulders hanging off so that my lower back and part of my back was on. And it
Well-
felt, but I don't know if I'm damaging.
Okay, that's good. I think what I would do with that one is just sit on the plate and let it go through your back that way.
Just sit.
It sounds a little bit awkward. And also on that machine, you see it has footprints on it.
Yes.
It is better to keep your weight in the center of that machine
Okay.
for that machine. So it'll kind of extend the life of the machine. So it's not that it's bad for you, but it's better it'll work just fine to give you a massage. And it is better, that's to keep your weight in the middle of that machine.
Okay. Thank you.
That would be my recommendation with that one. We have one more exercise coming up. It's another massage because we've done such a great job. Good job, everybody. Okay, here we go. So these are leg massages. You can do a calf massage or a thigh massage here. Calf massage is the one on the bottom, super relaxing and comfortable. I love that massage. I don't really have enough room to do that one, so I'm not going to do it. But you're basically lying down in front of the machine, put your calves on there, and put your hands behind your head. That helps a lot. It stretches things a bit and gives it an extra kick, the massage. The other one is your thigh massage, and you are basically sitting on the machine. Let's go ahead and do these. All right, we're ready? Turning on your machines and go. This one, I'm going to do the one that's thighs. I've got my thighs on the machine, leaning back and relaxing. I've got my knees straight. That'll get more of your thigh on there, better contact. So I would just relax like that. Okay. Very nice, folks. Great job. Okay. Fantastic, guys. You've just completed an awesome interval training workout on your whole body vibration machine. And I would love to hear your questions, comments, any questions or comments. We are now open for that. Just unmute yourself and ask away.
This is Donna, and I'd like to know how to use the straps and what's the value of the straps. Is it strictly for balance, or is there a certain way? And maybe you'll have another session.
Great question, Donna, because I did not use I didn't use straps on this one at all. I kind of forgot about it. I have a lot of people who love the straps. And so we have 2 different kinds of straps on this machine. Maybe next session, I'm going to add in some where we're using the straps and talk about that more. But for now, there's a stretchy strap, which is the one with the rubber stretchy one. And that one, you can see me. Okay, that one, you can pull on it. And it gets harder and harder the farther you pull it, right? So when you're on there, it's going to increase your workout. We really need to add that in for our interval training workout where we're trying to really amp everything up. Because not only are your arms having to work out and get vibration, but you're increasing the pressure of your body against the plate, right? That's going to increase the work that your legs have to do. So it all around increases the work a lot. Great point. We're going to add those in. All right. Thanks to your thoughts. And then there's also a canvas strap, which does not have any flexibility. It doesn't move, but it does have adjustability. You can make it longer and shorter. So some of the exercises where you want to get your arms, there's some exercises where you're standing on the plate with your arms up like this, pulling up on the straps. So we'd be using those, and maybe I'd make it a little bit longer for that, for exercises like that.
What does that do to hold the strap like that?
What does it do? Well, your arms are working then, instead of just doing your legs and your back and or particular exercises like push-ups to do your arms, you can include your arms at the same time as working out your legs.
So
and as I was saying,
if I'm holding my arms up without the straps, when I use the straps, there's a little more tension. Is that what
you're pulling? You're supposed to be pushing against the strap.
Okay.
You're working, trying to pull it up harder, and it won't let you. So you can work as hard as you can.
Okay, that's helpful.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. And actually, eventually, I'm going to do a Zoom class on something called osteogenic loading, where you are putting 100% effort for a very short period of time, and it's supposed to be phenomenal for your bones and your muscles. But we'll get to that. Okay, what's next? Anybody else got a question? Comments? How's the vibration working for you? Did everything freeze?
I think many people are muted, so if you want to speak, you need to unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Becky, I can tell you, I love it, and I'm regretting getting the gentle machine. I want the bigger base. I didn't realize I could get the bigger base and still have the stability of this pole.
Yeah, that's a new thing. The pole, it wasn't available with the big machine until recently. So that might have been part of your decision.
I just bought mine 2 months ago. So if I bought the big base, could I still use this same pole?
No, it's a special adaptation. It's adapted for this.
Okay.
But you know what? I'll tell you something. I like both machines. I have, of course, I've got lots of machines, but I use, even though I have the big one, I still use the little one. It's a little bit different, and it's really great for your brain. And because it's gentler, you can do more time on it. So I do like 20 minutes on the small one, and I do my 10, 15-minute workout on the big one because it's such a good workout. Then I want to get even more brain stimulation, so I do more time on the little one. So
what's the difference of the two? I don't know. I have
the gentle one is gentle. It's considerably gentler. So
it's just a different model. It's a different model. It's a different model.
Different model, and it is smaller, and it has a lower amplitude. The vibration is not as big an amplitude. It's like moving like this. whereas the bigger machine is moving like that. See, they both move fast, but the gentle 500 is moving this far. The power 1000 is moving this far. That makes a huge difference actually in the power and the effect on your body. I don't recommend super big ones. There are machines that do really big amplitude, but they use 2 motors, and 2 motors are desynchronizing for your brain. Can be, because you can't perfectly synchronize 2 motors. So then you end up sending a desynchronizing effect into your nervous system and your brain. I personally got really ill from that. So is somebody raising their hand there? No?
Well, I wanted a follow-up question on that. So on my gentle machine, should I just keep increasing speed to get that same amplitude that I would have on a low setting on the faster machine? No?
The amplitude on these machines, most machines out there, the amplitude doesn't change. To change amplitude, you change machines.
Okay.
So PowerPlate makes one that has a low amplitude and a high amplitude, but all their machines have double motors all the time. So even on the low amplitude, they think that's a good thing. I don't. So
Double machine is the oscillation. Is that the kind you don't like?
another kind of machine. That's another kind of machine. There's 2 basic types of machines. We've got on this side over here, my machines, which are called vertical or linear vibrations. You see the whole plate is moving up and down, the same. Oscillation machines, my hand is the plate. Oscillation machines go like this. The plate's flat, but it moves like a seesaw. And you have 1 foot on either end of the seesaw. So look how wild my hand is moving, right? Whereas on this one, if this is, the whole plate's going up and down like this, it's much smoother. That's why I say this one is kind of like the purring of a cat. It's fast, it's smooth, it's gentle, relatively. This one is like being on a seesaw, wilder motion, and your brain may think, yikes, uh-oh, I'm gonna get thrown off of this thing, and it can be destabilizing for structure, for joints that are not stable. So this one at a low speed and a low amplitude is extremely safe. And then you can increase the amplitude to about like the Power 1000 machine. And then it's going to be effective for bone and muscle. Whereas I have to admit, the Gentle 500, it's not super effective for bone and muscle. So a lot of people do want the Power 1000. But the Gentle 500, like I said, I still do it because it's phenomenal for my brain and my energy, and I can do a lot of it, which is good. All right, any other questions?
Hi, this is Kimberly.
Kimberly?
Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can. Hi.
I'm just curious, because I'm pretty tall, I'm almost 5'11". The shorter cords, are they for just any height? Because I have a harder time pulling them up because I think they're for shorter people, or just, I don't know.
Well, I have guys using them. I mean, they're very strong, you know, these guys maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a big guy using those, and he broke his because he pulled on us hard. I have a couple of guys who've broken theirs, and I had to send them more. They love them. They love them. They are pretty hard to pull against. I find them pretty hard. And I have, so there's something I have to get more into using the cords, actually.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Do I hear somebody faintly? No? Okay. Well,
One more question. What's the best one for your hips? What's the best exercise for your hips on here?
Well, I've had a lot of hip problems, and that's why I'll go back on the machine. I always end up doing a bunch of stretches on the machine because my hips are sore. I start with a stretch where I'm leaning this hip out that way, and I've got my hand kind of focusing energy on this sacroiliac joint, which is where I have problems, and my hip. So I lean forward, pushing that hip out. Oh my gosh. And you tighten your back leg a little bit. You can just feel really intensely there. And then I do the other side. I'm now heading off this way, and I really feel it back here. those are stretches I start with. Then exercises, things like the lunges, that's putting a lot of pressure on your hip. It's a glute exercise and a hip exercise and thigh, all of which will be supporting your hip. So that's going to be good. Both lunges.
Okay.
Also, this kind of stretch, right? There is on the chart that comes with the machine,
Yeah.
there is the whole row. It's the third row down. It's hips and glutes.
Right.
So
Okay.
we've got lunges.
Mhm.
We've got, oh, wow, look at that one. There's this intense one where she's lying on the ground. We'll do that next week. She's lying on the ground. She's got her feet on the plate and her hips lifted. That looks like
Okay.
fun. You've all got a poster. It comes with the machines. And if you don't happen to have it, these exercises are, I think, on my website also. Not sure if all of them are. You can get a poster. You can order a poster on my website. They're only $20, $19.95. You can get them on Amazon. You can get my books on Amazon. And of course, you can get machines. And then there's that Superman pose I was telling you. And a one-legged one where she's lying on her back. That one looks brutal. I've done it, but it is hard. All right, folks, we have just a few more minutes. I'd be delighted to take any more questions. I'd love to hear your stories of how it's going for you, if you'd just like to tell us how it's going. Any other comments?
I have one more question. What about doing it just before bedtime, like for the stretching the back or the arms or the legs, just to help them relax before bedtime?
You could certainly do that. Lots of people do find that the vibration helps them sleep, and a little massaging, a little stretching before you go to sleep could be super calming and relaxing, right? I will say there are a few people who get so energized by vibration that that does not work at all, and they have to do their vibration in the morning. I have a funny story actually about that. I used to teach a class, and I've had a few people who get so energized, but I was teaching a class in person in the evening. It was adult education. There was this guy in my class. I was using that Gentle 500. It's not a powerful machine, right? Anyway, he was about, I don't know, mid-50s. He would come in, we would do and I always start with just a little bit. 1 minute first week, 2 minutes the next week, 3 minutes the next week, 4. And he said he couldn't do it at night because he got so energized, and he would do this. He would get so energized the first couple times that he did it. He would do it, and then he would run around the classroom and he was saying, it's like I just did cocaine. He was really funny and probably had done some cocaine, so he would know what it felt like, I guess.
So keeping it on the lower vibration is gonna, like just at the 26 hertz, just before bed. And I wake up a lot of times with my arms, because you're sleeping with your arms all scrunched. And so if I was to get up in the middle of the night and just lay my arm on the plate to relax that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know people, for example, with restless leg syndrome or cramps in their legs, and sometimes they'll get up and do a little bit of vibration to relax those muscles at night.
Okay. There
is also a lot you can do with homeopathy and nutrition for tight muscles, cramping muscles. I highly recommend looking at homeopathy for problems like that.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, everybody. It was a pleasure. It was really great to see you all. So glad you could come. And next week, we'll do some more interval training with whole body vibration. And we will also focus in the beginning. I'll always talk a little bit about the subject of the day, and then we'll do our workout, and then there'll be questions. Okay, see you all next week. Thank you. Have a wonderful holiday, 4th of July.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.